The farmers in India are making the news across the world, for protesting against the new farm bill passed by Indian Parliament. The farmers are sitting on the borders of Delhi in the cold winter. The government says that the new farm bill gives freedom to the farmers to sell their produce anywhere and to anyone. Then why farmers are protesting? Because there is an uncertainty. Government want private sectors to buy agri-produce directly from farmers. Farmers can also sell their produce from internet. Everyone knows the working style of private sector, they are very profit-oriented, they will not care about farmers. The problem with the government of India from last few years is that they introduce the new bills and laws without doing any groundwork. At today's point there is no any reliable structure or chain of private markets for farm produce in India. India also lacks the warehouses and cold storages for farm produce. Government expects the investment of private sector in cold storages, warehouses and processing units. It is very difficult for farmers in India to believe on government. Before the Parliament of India passed this law, it was illegal to sell crops in private market and outside state. Now it is legal to sell crops anywhere. India has a chain of agriculture produce market committees, they called it as APMCs. They are the government bodies, they decide the prices of crops. Lot of farmers in Punjab are protesting against this law. These farmers have fear that government will finish these market systems and they will have to sell their crops to the private companies. The private companies can change the prices of crops by supply-demand chain. On the other side, government don't want to take the responsibility of farmers' crop, so they are handing it over to the private sector. In the previous picture, the farmers have space to ask questions to the government about the prices of crops. But after the new farm bill there is no law which determines the prices of crops. Government haven't said that they will close the APMCs, but it is so obvious they will do it. Why only farmers in Punjab are protesting? Why not in Kerala? India is a huge country, different region produce different crops. Needs in different regions are different, so laws need to be different according to the region and crops. Like fruits produce in farms can be sold in private market directly. But after the passing of new farm bill, crops like grains, wheat, rice, dals are also can be sold in private markets directly now. What government is saying we have to know. From many years farmers in India are fighting for MSP, minimum selling price, for their crops. Government was not able to deliver MSP to the farmers. Now after handing over the market to the private sector, government will stay away from the MSP issue. It is very early to say, but this bill can also turn up good in the favor of farmers. They may get good price, but there is a huge uncertainty. See, people are protesting today, but it was not like farmers are so happy before the bill. The situation was not that good before also. It's cold, it's raining, but still they are standing. Stand with them, they are not fighting for themselves, they are fighting for us, for upcoming generations. Farmers just want MSP, they are making farmers slaves of corporate, we will not let it happen.